So now that we've identified email and SMS as our top push sources of traffic, we need to think about how do we drive more traffic from those channels. Now, if you have a small email list or a small text list, you can obviously send more emails and more texts, right? But that is a path of diminishing returns. Ultimately, we need to be growing our list constantly, not only the size of the list, but the quality of the list, so that we can have a larger audience with which to drive traffic when we want to fundraise. And we'll talk about the dimensions of conversion. It's not all asking for money all the time. You have to build a relationship just like in any other area of fundraising. We'll talk about that in our next conversion section. But for right now, we're going to talk about growing the size and the quality of our email and SMS lists. And I want to talk a little bit about the advantage of a digital first strategy, right? If you sent out a direct mail letter to a list of prospective donors in an acquisition send, you would receive hopefully a lot of checks back and a lot of donations, right? But the thing that you don't know in many other channels is how many people are in that consideration phase. They weren't ready to give yet, but they're interested in your cause. Digital gives us this advantage if we choose to take it, and that we can not only acquire donors from our efforts, but also acquire our contact information for our future prospects, right? And email and SMS give us a very cost-effective way to continue to nurture those relationships with our future prospects in order to get more people to eventually say yes to giving us a gift. So as we try to grow the size and quality of our email list, we have to think, how are we going to do that? I wish that donors went online, or people went online ready to give their money away, that everyone just woke up in the morning and decided, today's the day I'm going to give it all away. I'm just going to go find causes that I care about and just go generously give donations. But that's not the way the world works. People don't wake up wanting to give their money away. Quite the opposite. In fact, people don't go online to give. Not everyone is loading up an app or a web browser to go start giving their money to various different charitable causes. They are going to get. What are they trying to get? They're trying to get something to fill their time. They're trying to get something that interests them. This is commonly called content, right? And so when people are scrolling through their feeds, they are looking for things that interest them, that can fill their idle time, that can educate them, that can edify them in some way. And so we need to play into that. While I wish that you could grow the size and quality of your email list by all of these donors magically descending on your nonprofit and choosing to give, that is not the way it's going to happen. So we need to think, how are we going to get people to sign up for our email list or to trade their information, whether it's email or whether it's phone, in exchange for something? And the truth is, we're going to do it through content. Specifically a content offer. A content offer is something that people are willing to trade their email address or phone number to receive. We go really deep into how to create a great content offer in our donor acquisition course. And if you'd like to take that course, you can go much deeper and understand all the different types of content offers, how to optimize content offers, see these sorts of content offers that other organizations have done. But today we're going to talk a little bit more conceptually about this content offer, because this content offer gives us a great advantage of digital, and that this allows us to attract people who might not be ready to give to our cause, but are showing interest in our cause. They're taking one step towards us. And so content offers allow us to get in front of people and grow the size and quality of our email list by getting people to say yes to something smaller than a donation. We use this concept of the donor mountain a lot. What we want people to do is to go all the way to the top of this mountain and give. But the truth is, most people aren't ready to take that step. They're not waking up, as we said earlier, ready to give their money away. So a content offer is one lever that we have to draw people's interest towards our organization, so they can take that very first step towards the base of our donor mountain, and we can start to engage them on this journey. For some people, this will happen right away. Maybe 2 to 4% of people will accept your content offer and give you a gift. For some people, it will take longer, but the digital advantage is that we get to acquire their email or their phone number in order to continue that relationship with them in a very cost-effective way. as we strive to grow the size and quality of our email list, ultimately to drive more traffic, which is the first part of driving more fundraising revenue. Right now, we're going to move to conversion. As we grow our email and text message lists through content offers, we now need to start to talk, how do we get these people to say yes to giving to us?